Hi guys, it's Sis from Unsung, and I'm back again to talk about one of my favorite things, the Anna and the French Kiss read along that I'm co-hosting with one of my besties and favorite book bloggers, Molly at Once Upon a Prologue. In case you guys haven't realized, this is the read along again for Anna and the French Kiss. This was written by Stephanie Perkins, and this is one of the most adorable books ever to be written. I swear it is so much fun. And I am back with the second round of discussion questions for covering chapter 17 to 31. I just shot the video for the first set of discussion questions, which will cover chapters 1 through 16, and that will be going up. And so, um, I'm going to go ahead and jump right into this, and let's discuss one of the greatest contemporaries ever, because seriously, this is so adorable. I gotta tell you, I really love the cover of this book. I know I didn't talk about it before, but now I love the colors and the bench, and you can see Anna's face, but you can't see Etienne's, which means that kind of leaves it to your imagination, and you have to go off the book's description, and then of course the beautiful Eiffel Tower in the background, and that's just gorgeous. So yeah, and she's wearing one of my favorite things to wear, which is a scarf, and I'm totally kind of like I guess Meredith in a way, and Molly is too, in that we totally collect scarves and we're just crazy about them and wear them all year round, and we're just nuts. So I guess our scarves are like the elephant and the banana figurines that um, Anna has, or the different kind of rings, the glass rings and this and that Meredith has. So anyway, on the topic, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and start answering these questions. So if you see me looking over, you see me looking at my notes. Yes, I'm a dork. I'm listing notes, and I've got the questions just so I can remind myself what it is the answer goes to, and this and that. So I've got that there. I'm a cheater. I'm sorry. What can I say? So I like to be well prepared. There we are. So, of course, if you guys are tuned into reading and you're following along with me, which, I jumped ahead of everybody and went ahead and gobbled up the first um, 31 chapters before I should have, and skipped ahead. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, Molly. I just couldn't, once I nabbed this book up, I just could not put it down. I didn't want to. I love it. So it's testing me to have to wait till this last week to finish up this book so that I can do it with you guys, and I'm not spoiled to know what's going to happen before you guys know what's going to happen. So it is also to keep myself in check with the questions, because I don't want to be spoilerific with the questions, because I know that I wouldn't want to be spoiled, just like you probably don't want to be spoiled. So there we go. And here we go with the questions. So if you see me look over, that's what it is. I'm just looking at that and making sure I've got all the thoughts in my head and on my notes, and all that good stuff in order. So at the end of, uh, I guess I want to say chapter 16, St. Clair asked Anna a question, and it was a pretty big question, and we're talking life changing, relationship changing question. And inquiring minds kind of wanted to know, what would your answer be if you were Anna? Would it be the same or would it not? And um, I like to say I don't know what my answer would be, because I'm not necessarily Anna, but I'm kind of a combination of Meredith and Anna, so I would probably be a little bit weird and awkward, and I might be I don't know. It's hard to say. I might be like Meredith, and and have it be obvious that I really like St. Clair, and and just kind of harbor those and kind of harbor the hope, or I could be like Anna and be awkward and nervous, and and answer the same way that she did. It's hard to tell. I could go either way. I don't know. I'd like to say that I would answer like Anna, but I think I'm more like Meredith. So I don't know. That I would just have to be in that situation to to answer this question. So I know that's not much of an answer for you guys, but this is me. So hey. Well, and of course in chapter 17, Anna realizes that she and St. Clair are going to be spending Thanksgiving alone together. Woo woo! You know, kind of awesome. Because she's not going to be alone, and he's not going to be alone. And if you've read the book, following along with the book, you know that neither of them likes to be alone. So, and I don't think that's a spoiler, because that's pretty much obvious. And I just kind of love how they hang out and spend that time together, and they get closer. But it just drives me nuts how it's just near misses, and miscommunication, and this and that. But I love their time together. And yes, of course, I definitely think that this changes their relationship or their friendship somewhat, because they've gone past that point of just friendship and tiptoed into the territory of a little more. So now they got to figure out what they're going to do with that, and how they're going to deal with their feelings. And as the book goes on, the story goes on, their relationship changes even more over the Christmas holiday. And the question is, how much do you think either of them realizes just how much their relationship changes? And I think they do. I just think that they don't. They're, Anna, I think, is scared to acknowledge it because she really doesn't want to be hurt. And St. Clair, he's just his own ball of wonder. He's got his stuff going on the side with Ellie, and he doesn't want to be alone, and he's got too much dealing with his mother, and what's going on with her, and then the relationship with his father. And so there's just a lot that factors into this. And yes, I do think that they both realize that that time has altered their relationship. I think that she really realizes that Anna does when she comes back to Paris, and they're sitting on the steps, her and St. Clair and Josh is uh, sketching in his pad, and she's sitting there and watching um, St. Clair, and he goes from being just St. Clair to being, at the end, to her. And it's more, and she realizes how could she not be in love with this guy. So yes, I do think that they have both realized just how much the Christmas break has altered their relationship. Now, whether or not they're going to admit it to each other at this point, I don't know. Or, well, maybe I do know and I'm not going to tell you, but we'll see. Because, they're both they have their issues, and so they're kind of working through them. As far as how do you think that Anna will deal with her feelings for St. Clair? I think there's going to be a lot of mishaps and mistakes, and mis and things like that. Maybe miscommunication, or awkwardness, shyness, being scared. The fear of kind of sort of falling, and really putting yourself out there. Because you really you don't want to be hurt, and this and that. So I think there's going to be a few more troubled times ahead for them, but I'm holding out hope that these two can kind of sort of come together and make it work and you know really put themselves out there and not be afraid and just see where this relationship takes them. Or that's what I want to happen. But I also feel like Anna needs to keep in mind Meredith's feelings because that's kind of sort of the similar situation that Anna found herself in with Bridget. And the whole thing about Bridget and Anna and Toph, I'm while I'm disappointed in Bridget, I'm also kind of sort of disappointed in Meredith, in not Meredith, but in Anna for not reaching out to her, and this and that. I do think that she had a right to feel hurt, and I do think that Bridget was wrong, and I was frustrated with Toth, but I was also frustrated with Anna for the way that she treated her other friend, the ex boyfriend of hers that just told her, hey, look, we might be exes, but I'm still your friend. So, and I'm kind of sort of holding out hope that Anna and Bridget will be okay in the end. But it's kind of similar to Anna and Meredith because, where Bridget made the same mistake, um, Anna did too. And you kind of can't be hard on one without being hard on the other. And I love Anna, bless her heart. She's adorable and everything, but she's human and she does make mistakes too. And I just kind of, I don't know. It's a hard thing to judge, There's so much history between her and Bridget, and I don't want to see that friendship be burned. But I do want to see Anna be a little bit more wary and, to kind of stand up and this and that. And I do want her to apologize to Meredith and acknowledge that she knew that Meredith had feelings for St. Clair, too. And, she should have been honest with her up front the way that Bridget should have been honest with Anna regarding Toph. And then Toph, don't even get me started on him because no. Anyway, I'm sorry, guys. This is longer than the last discussion questions. We're getting into 13 minutes here, so I'm just going to wrap this up by saying join us back next week with the discussion questions and the final wrap up to see what's going to happen next. And definitely tune in this week for the giveaway and all of the challenges because remember every challenge that you do and everything that you link up will also get you an extra entry into the giveaways and you really don't want to miss out on that greatness. And like Anna and St. Clair and everybody says, au revoir. I'll see you next week. Bye bye, guys.